this is Snableye, and I'm here on PokeSwe with a battle against InfernoFlash, and he's using some NUs and UUs, and so he has some respect. Give him some respect. Um, I lead with Acelif, and he leads with Mesprit. I taunt him just so he can't set up his stealth rocks. And now I go for my stealth rocks. He U-turns and goes into what is it he goes into? He goes into Togekiss. That's right. And takes some shit from the stealth rocks.
What the fuck?
So yeah, he goes down, and my Ace Lift dies as well. So he brings out his Mesprit again, and Sizer comes in, and now he gets the opportunity to set up his rocks. And I'm just gonna go for a short spin U-turn to take that shit out of his team. Ugh, that was just bad. Well, I go into Tyranitar, get the Sandstorm up, and yeah, that's basically it. He can handle many things also. So he brings out the Venusaur, and I'm just gonna go for the Earthquake for some reason. That does a nice chunk to him. But he actually goes for the Sleep Powder, which sucks. I didn't want Tyranitar to be Sleep Powder for this match, but yeah. What are you gonna do? So I switch into Celebi, and Celebi's gonna take some shit from Stealth Rocks, and like nothing from that Earthquake. And yeah, so both get hit by Sandstorm, and I Sonic Berry boosts and Power Whips comes to my Celebi. That just sucks. And then yeah, let's go for Hidden Power Fire. Just take that bitch out. Just annoying. Yeah. Celebi stays in here, and watch this. Oh god, this is the Clefable. I remember that this is just so annoying, this Clefable. You can watch what's happening while I'm just babbling here. Yeah, that Clefable is just so awful in this match. I hate it so much. But anyways, I just switch into Scizor, take that Ice Beam like a monster, and just force and switch out, and I have no idea why I went for the superpower. Of course he's going to switch out. I'm so sorry guys for being such a douche. Yeah, so I just switch back into my Tyranitar just to absorb the Will-O-Wisp, and maybe I can wake up and kill that thing with something, a dark attack. I have no idea what it is right now. So he saves me, tosses me, and that's just gonna suck balls. So the Sandstorm goes on and takes him from Dusclops' health, and Tyranitar is still asleep. Takes another saves me, toss to the balls. This is just the boring part. Sorry. And yeah, I'm still asleep, and I died to this seismic toss. Yeah. So Sandstorm goes on, and I am just going to switch out a new Pokemon, which is my Scizor. And Scizor's gonna go for the Pursuit. That's going to do some nice amount. But now he goes for the Will-O-Wisp, which suck. This means that I will take damage and my attack is halved. So that's just really sucky. But he also packs to protect, so I'm like, so annoying. yeah, so I take damage from the burn, and he takes damage from the sandstorm. And now I go for the pursuit, and he barely lives. And I'm like, shit, dude, please, no. And now he saves me, tosses me, and I'm going to die to burn. And he's going to die to sandstorm. So both of us died from no, no, no. From I'm sorry, I can't say this. So now he brings out his fucking Clefable again, and I'm just gonna leaf storm that motherfucker, and it brings him down to health, and he's gonna ice beam me, and I'm gonna barely live, and I'm actually going to barely live after the sandstorm. Also, and he restores a little bit, and yeah, this is when I saw that my Celebi didn't have an item, and I'm like, shit, gosh. Um, but anyways, he goes for another ice beam, just take me down after this. I'm seeing I'm making some progress here with the recover stall, but I just go into my Skarmory just to absorb that ice beam kinda good. And now I am. What am I going to do now? I'm sorry, guys. Okay, yes, he goes for the Thunderbolt here on my Skarmory, and I'm like, shit, this isn't going to be good. But I'm just whirlwinding that guy out into a Regigigas, and the Regigigas slow start starts, and I thought that slow start mean that he couldn't attack the first turn that he came out. That's what I thought the ability was, but it actually is that his attack speed is halved during the first 5 turns. So he confused raised me, and I'm like, shit. And that's just not fucking good at all. So he gets hurt a little bit by the sandstorm, and my leftovers heals me, and his leftovers heals him. And I'm just gonna switch out into my Celebi, just a stepfather, because I want to save switching into my last guy, which I don't say what it is, but it actually sets up a sub, and I'm like, oh, ha, ha, ha. Not good at all. It's my Breloom, and he's gonna win the game for me. He's just so good. So I'll set up my sub. He can't do anything to the sub with that Confuse Ray. And then I get poisoned by the Toxic Orb. And I go for the Focus Punch here to break his sub. But he actually packs the Ice Punch, which will be able to break my sub as well. So there goes his sub. And now I am just going to be annoying as fuck and heal up with the poison heal, and then I am just going to spore that fucker. So he's going to sleep. Yeah. So now I have a safe focus punch here going on, and but I decide that I will not use my focus punch. I will use my sub, and well, 3 subs, why not? I mean, that's good. And yeah, I'm sorry for that, but now I can use my focus punch to just kill that Regigigas down. Yeah, so he goes down, and I have my Breloom left against his Pixie, which is really good for me. And just because I want to be an annoying fucker, I just going to use Spore, just for the safe play. So now he I can almost hear him rage. And I think he knows that I just